Hey guys, Robert with the Man Factory, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a tour of the firewood production that my dad and I do every year around this time of year. This year we're going to be a little bit lucky because my brother Joseph is home from university for the summer, so he's going to be helping us out. But every year my dad and I have this tradition of producing all the firewood that he and I both need to keep our two homes warm all winter. We don't have a whole lot of hardwood on our properties, so generally we get the hardwood logs delivered and cut them to length and then split them with a gas-powered splitter and stack them around our respective homes. I heat with a wood stove at my place, so for my firewood we cut much shorter lengths and split it much finer. Dad uses an outdoor wood boiler to heat liquid for in-floor heating and also radiators, so he cuts his wood a lot longer and we split it a lot coarser. Here's the load of hardwood logs that we're going to be turning into firewood. Actually, it's 2 full transport loads of maple logs in this case. We like to have a lot of firewood on hand around here. And the way we do the work is that we divide and conquer. You can see I'm joining my dad and my brother. My brother's working the wood splitter at the moment. My dad's working the chainsaw, and I'm going to be walking over to the other end of the yard, as you can see here, to stack up the firewood in round piles. Now I'll tell you more about why we stack it in round piles as opposed to the regular square piles a bit later. But at the moment you can see me starting to stack the wood up and trying to go as efficiently as possible. Well, over at the other end of the yard, my dad and brother are hard at work splitting. What they're doing is loading up the bucket of the tractor as full as they can possibly get it, and then one of them will drive it over to the other end of the yard where I'm working, dump it off near the pile that I happen to be stacking at the moment, and then go back and do it again. My brother Joseph is driving the tractor over, as you see, and he's carefully dumping the firewood here in the middle of the round pile that I'm creating. We do these round piles for a couple of reasons. First of all, we find it looks kind of interesting and it doesn't really take any extra time. In fact, it saves time because we don't have to stack any of the wood that's in the middle of the pile. We just stack the outer walls and just throw the rest in the middle. So there is some time saving there. Also, with a circular tarp on top of these piles, it actually sheds water pretty well, and since we're stacking our wood outside and unprotected, that's kind of a big deal. We want the wood to be able to dry out properly over the next few months. So being able to shed water is an important thing. You can see with this sped up footage that the pile is starting to take shape now. I'm building up the walls and then letting the guys come with the tractor every so often to refill the middle, and we just keep going with that pattern. But I do like a change now and then, so here I am over by the wood splitter doing a bit of splitting and putting on the tractor myself, just so I get a little variety in, and so I'm not stacking the whole time. We like to change up every once in a while. This splitter is billed as a rapid-fire machine, and boy is it fast. It's not so good on the really tough, gnarly logs, but the majority of logs, even 24-inch length ones like this, it splits through no problem, as you can see. After a few hours of working, the round pile that I've been working on stacking is really taking shape, as you can see here. It's still got some room in the middle for another load or two from the bucket of the tractor, but that's how we do it. So there you have it. A day of firewood production with my dad, my brother Joseph, and myself. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.